In today's video, I'm going to show you 3 simple pasta sauce recipes, all made in 5 minutes. We are going to be making the creamiest mushroom and vegan chicken pasta flavored with mustard and tarragon. We're going to be making a simple tomato and artichoke butterbean caper sauce, and finally a classic pesto vegan. So these are just some quick, simple, accessible dishes that I hope you will love. Feel free to get creative with the pasta you're serving it with. Remember, there's loads of gluten-free and maybe even lentil-based pastas around these days, rice-based pastas. So you're spoiled for choice with pasta, and it's cheap and it's filling and yeah, quick to make. These recipes are great for kids too. The first one I'm going to make is that tomato, butterbean, artichoke and caper. Some of my favourite ingredients are going into this pasta sauce. So the first thing you want to do is grab a medium-sized saucepan, add a little bit of olive oil, then I'm going to crush a clove of garlic and add that to the oil and cook that for a couple of minutes so that the oil or the garlic is absorbed and released into the oil, just flavouring it up lovely. Not having to chop up the garlic really fine just speeds up this recipe and makes it within the 5 minutes. Next, into the saucepan, I'm going to add a tin of chopped tomatoes, followed by our butter beans, capers and artichokes. I love butter beans, they're so rich in vitamins and minerals too. Good bit of protein in there too, so this pasta sauce is actually very nutritious. I'm going to add some more flavourings. I've got some dried chili flakes, some onion granules and some dried mixed herbs. Alright, that's the pasta sauce done. Just a pinch of salt, and that, once it's hot, once it's bubbling, it's ready to mix through your pasta. Simple as that. This is perfect for kids, this one, I think. It smells beautiful too. So you've always got to taste your food before serving it up. Check it for seasoning. You'll always see chefs in the kitchens tasting as they go. I had never had an appetite when I worked in the kitchens because I was constantly tasting food. That's seasoned beautifully. That is perfect. Tangy as hell. I'm going to mix through this pasta and serve it up and give it a proper taste test. This is probably not enough pasta to sauce, but I like having a saucy pasta. Don't know about you folks. Now obviously pasta tends to take 10 to 12 minutes boiling in the water, so you can get that out the way, and then the sauce only 5 minutes and you've got a meal done. Look at that. Perfect. There's a couple of portions there. Let's serve it up. So I haven't got the full crew today. Marcus, Ollie and Ellie aren't here, but we have the lovely Christina. Come and taste my pasta dish. The first one, made in 5 minutes.
That was delicious.
What do you think?
Thank you.
Would you make this in 5 minutes?
I don't know about 5 minutes,
I mean,
but I would definitely make it.
You can make it in 5 minutes for sure.
So many.
Try and get a bit of everything.
That's really good.
Doesn't taste like it's made in 5 minutes, does it?
It's full of flavour. Spectacular.
Spectacular. I love artichokes. Those are the ones from a jar, and yeah, so convenient, and just throw them into your pasta sauce and you've got something that tastes very, very spectacular, and it doesn't taste like it's made in 5 minutes at all. The next one I'm going to be making is the creamy vegan chicken and mushroom pasta sauce. So let's get straight into that one next. So the first thing you want to do for the creamy pasta sauce, I'm not going to say this is a carbonara. Carbonara.
Carbonara.
Yeah.
Carbonara.
She says carbonara.
It is carbonara.
No. So for the creamy pasta sauce, I'm not calling this a carbonara because I'll have Italians everywhere going crazy at me, but it's not. It's nothing like it. It's just a creamy pasta sauce. First thing you want to do is finely chop an onion and some garlic If you're a slow chopper, this may take a little bit longer than 5 minutes. What you can do to speed things up is just chuck these ingredients into a blender anyway, so you'll definitely have it done in the 5 minutes. I'm gonna get those chopped as well as some mushrooms and get them sauteing in my non-stick frying pan until nice and golden and beautiful. Could you just crush up some salt for me, please?
Sure.
That'll be fine now, Christina, thank you. Thank you very much. A little bit of salt to help these break down and colour up nicely and help season them. Add a pinch of cracked black pepper and smoked paprika. So this is totally optional, but nowadays you can get vegan meat replacements off the supermarket shelves. I've got some vegan chicken. I'm going to add this to the pan. If you're a level 7000 vegan, you may want to replace this with some chickpeas or something like that. But for new vegans, this type of stuff is amazing. And after eating meat for 23 years, I don't mind these meat replacements. I think they're great. And this is going to help add a little bit of extra protein to this dish too. Add a small dollop of mustard, then deglaze the pan with some white wine. 5 minutes is nearly up. I'm just gonna cook off this alcohol before adding some vegan cream, which is now also found at all good supermarkets, which is great. You can replace it for coconut milk if you can't get hold of vegan cream, or just use some really creamy non-dairy milk instead. That is looking lovely. It smells beautiful. Yeah, so just bring that to a little simmer. At this stage your pasta should be ready, but before you mix the two together, I've got some fresh tarragon, one of my favourite herbs. I think it's quite underrated too. It's got a bit of an aniseedy flavour. If you can't get hold of it or don't like it, just use some parsley. I'm just going to break in the leaves. You don't really have to chop it either. It will wilt down in the sauce, just will complement everything really nicely. Right, let's give this a taste, see if it's seasoned nicely. That needs a little bit more sea salt and black pepper and a touch more mustard. It's so important to always taste your food as you're cooking, as I said. That's why at good restaurants there's never salt and pepper on the table, because the chefs have seasoned it correctly and you should never have to add salt or pepper. Oh, it's getting really thick as well as it's reducing down. Beautiful. Let's get the pasta in. Look at that. Oh my gosh, yes. Now that sauce was made in 5 minutes, but it looks spectacular. So let's serve this up. And there we go, there's the second one, the creamy vegan chicken and mushroom pasta. Need another taste tester. Tom, come on in. All right, remember, proper opinions on camera. Don't wait till after to tell me it's the best pasta you've ever had in your life, because that's what Tom seems to do all the time.
What I did earlier.
The katsu curry was the best katsu you've ever tasted, but he saved that till after the camera had stopped filming. But this is only a 5-minute pasta dish, so I'm not expecting too much.
Wow, that's really good.
Very simple. When you get a bit of tarragon, it's beautiful. That aniseedy flavour works so well with everything. All right, the next one I'm going to be doing is the pesto. Traditional pesto made vegan. Simple as hell. Let's go. This is a short advert break. As you guys know, I love The Office US. You often see references in my videos. But I was speaking to my friend down in Texas and he told me that The Office US is no longer on Netflix there, but it is in the UK, so I can enjoy it whenever I want. I told him he must use NordVPN.
What the heck is NordVPN?
So NordVPN is a browser extension that lets you virtually place your laptop, phone or tablet or TV in another country around the world. So basically, if you're in the US, you can now watch the US Office on Netflix based in the UK. That makes sense. Basically, if you're in Australia, you can watch Amazon Prime as if you're in Spain, and there's so many combinations, but you know what I mean. Another big plus for me about using NordVPN is, as I love to travel, or I used to travel quite a lot, and I used to use public Wi-Fi to do my works, whether it's in airports, cafes, stations and things like that. NordVPN will protect your data and it'll keep you secure so that I don't have to worry about my personal details, but even more important, my top secret recipes getting leaked. NordVPN are gonna give you guys, my audience, a huge discount off a 2-year plan plus 1 month free if you use code AvantGardeVegan or go to www.nordvpn.com/AvantGardeVegan. NordVPN servers are super fast and it can even be used in China. So don't forget, if you want 1 month free plus a huge discount off a 2-year plan, use code AvantGardeVegan or just visit www.nordvpn.com/AvantGardeVegan. But I'll pop the links below this video anyway. And I just want to say a massive thank you for NordVPN for sponsoring this video and supporting me. It means I can continue making these videos for my amazing audience to enjoy. So thanks again, NordVPN, and thanks for keeping me safe online, and I'll catch you soon. No, back to the recipe video. So for our pesto, very, very simple. Pesto actually can be found dated back to like Roman times or a similar version to it. That's how good this sauce is. And traditionally it's made with a hard cheese like Parmesan, which gives it a very, almost like an umami flavor. Instead of Parmesan, I'm going to be using some nutritional yeast flakes, and they've got this sort of like nutty, cheesy flavor, as well as some lemon that's going to help bring these flavors to life and make it really punchy. Now I'm going to be making mine in a pestle and mortar, almost like a traditional way of making it, but you can do it in a blender if you don't have a pestle and mortar. But first up, into my pestle and mortar, I'm going to be adding a couple of cloves of garlic and I'm going to grind them down with some salt. I'm going to be using some pistachio nuts rather than pine nuts, just because it's a different type of flavor and I just wanted to do something different, and I want to show you how versatile pesto can be. Right, once you've ground down the garlic and the nuts, big handful of lovely fresh basil, one of my favorite herbs. Often basil is used, but any soft herb can be used when making pesto. You can even make it with things like wild garlic, which is grown around springtime, I believe. Wild garlic pesto is incredible. Next, I'm gonna add the zest of a lemon and the nutritional yeast, followed by some extra virgin olive oil. Look at that, beautiful. Now, what do you have to do before serving? Give it a little taste. Oh, that is phenomenal. Bit of pepper and a bit of salt, and then we're ready to serve. Before I serve, my cookbook, Plants Only Kitchen, it's not there. Oh, there it is. My cookbook, Plants Only Kitchen, is available now with super simple recipes that are often protein packed. You can get signed copies on my website, but let's serve this pesto up. Look at this beautiful pesto goodness. And obviously just double up your quantity, and any leftover can be stored in the fridge for a few days in a sealed container. And you can just help yourself to pesto at any point. The thing I love about pesto is that it can be eaten hot or cold in pasta, or also it can just be chucked into salads and things like that. Beautiful, very, very versatile. It smells so beautiful.
That is the smell of pesto.
Now, after sniffing it, we're now going to put it all over our pasta. And there we have it, our third and final pasta dish, beautiful pesto. And trying it, our guest on today's show, Christina. Thank you. So here we go, the 5-minute pesto pasta. Simple as that.
It smells divine.
It's
So fresh.
Yeah, it's cold today, but if this is warm, it slightly cooks everything in the pesto and releases more of the flavors, but it's really nice cold as well, isn't it?
Delicious.
Well, there you go, guys. Thank you for watching this latest episode with Gaz Oakley Cooks. Stay tuned for more videos. Please like, share and subscribe and all that stuff. Comment below which pasta dish you're most likely to try. And yeah, I'll say hey to you in the comments. Thank you for watching from the team and I. Have a wonderful day. Wave to the camera, please. Just wave, wave, just end credits. Waving, waving, don't stop waving. Keep going. Stop waving. 3, wave, keep, okay, and in 3, 2, 1, wave, 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 1, and we're out. That's a wrap.